right one. I walk in like a bird, cold look, clear aim. You wanna smoke, I heard it. You talk big, all wordy, all bark, no bite. You can't win this fight. I seen your hand shake when the room got quiet. I don't need a threat, I bring it, then I write. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tick, tick, hear that whistle, step too close, get the missile. Blood in my eyes, stealing my jaw. Say my name once, then stand by the law. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, yeah. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, yeah. You came for when you left with none. I'm the right one, yeah. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't just a crowd, I let them come. I stare here hard like a loaded drum. You keep on talking, I keep on moving. Your chest gets loud, but your legs ain't proving. You want that title, you want that crown. I take one look and I shut it down. I cries when the flow gets mean. I came in clean, let the scene pristine. Tick, tick, hear that whistle, step too close, get the missile. Blood in my eyes, stealing my jaw. Say my name once, then stand by the law. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, yeah. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, yeah. You came for when you left with none. I'm the right one, yeah. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, yeah, 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 yeah. I don't bend, I don't break, I don't flinch, I don't fake. Every shot you throw just feeds my pace. Every lie you spit, I put back in your face. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, yeah. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, yeah. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, yeah. You came for when you left with none. I'm the right one, yeah. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one.
That's what this case is about. It's about the truth. Not hiding it or concealing it, but exposing the truth.
Yeah.
Don't let them get away with this. Do not endorse and sanction an investigation that is broken and corrupted top to bottom. That's why you stand as the guardian of justice and the protector of justice. And my question to you is, what will you do with this moment?
Hey, hey, you did that, look at you go. Drop that down and now the whole room know. Big heart energy still in the show. You walk in and the whole place grows. Old school smile with a fresh new grin. Same sweet spot, let the chaos in. Cards on the table, you win again. Everybody turn when you step in. Hands up, look alive. You made the whole night rise. They've been waiting on your name. Now it burns through the frame. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. You did that, and everybody knows. Turn up, toast to them. Let's fucking go. Big heart energy still in the show. Toast.
TRUF. Truth.
He's the mirage in the rear view glass.
It's Ray from Dallas.
Was he here? Was he there? Was he ever mine?
Ray from Dallas?
Just a trick played by time.
This dude is savage as fuck.
Or just a dream?
What up, Ray from Dallas?
Ray from Dallas, tell me true.
He's fun.
Hi, Ray.
This appears to be a black man. Ray from Dallas.
Let's take this walk.
Is he real or just a dream? Falling stars or rays of beam. Ray from Dallas, tell me true. Are you the myth or the man I knew?
This dude is
Savage as fuck. Shout out to everybody on here from that 214 to around the states to across the pond. Salute. You and that rocking with your guy RFD, aka Ray from Dallas. And I want to say, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Shout out to the beautiful classic, the beautiful Joanna Dubose. Shout out to the beautiful Angel Eyes /G4U. Shout out to the beautiful Tammy McCray 7656. Shout out to the beautiful Free _Ricky _Bay is in the building. Man, what's popping? I say everybody now before we get started, y'all know I need y'all to hit that like button, that share button. If you ain't subscribed, please subscribe. If you can support the channel, support it. Right? You see the cash up there. If you can't, whoop-de-whoop. But the main thing we want to do is get this message out by sharing this post. It's important because It's free Ricky until Ricky is free. Do you understand me? And that's just how I'm coming. Um, I'm appreciative so much, of all the cranks, who went hard for this Richard Allen case through the terrible injustice and corruption and the biggest railroad we ever seen, man. I am indebted to y'all. And I appreciate y'all because with, me getting introduced to this, like I say, this case has changed me, right? It made me see a lot of stuff different now, Like, it really did. It make me understand that it's a lot more stuff that's important, right? When I think about what we all going through or what I'm going through, man, I think about Ricky and what he going through. If he going through what he going through, we all go through what we going through. If he fighting, we can fight harder, right? And I mean that. So, RFD reacts to the beautiful R&M Productions. She delivered one of the most thorough Delphi breakdowns. Let's take this walk. Shout out to R&M. Her name Angie. What's her name? Angie. Her name Angie, right? I think I'm correct on that. Shout out to her. Um, because today, we finna talk about her for a minute. This video is about the controversy, the drama, and the debate. You know, but main important, it's about showing appreciation to someone who has put in an incredible amount of work, right? And that is this beautiful individual right there. R&M Production. Her link is in the description. Man, if y'all ain't subscribed to her, man, please go turn up for her. Shout out to my dog Skinny in the building, man. What's poppin'? I know it's Skinny. I know I come on when you sleep, my boy. But I sure just appreciate you just showing in and just saying what's up, man. That make me feel great. I do want to give a special shout out to R&M Productions, right? Because she is the truth. And we're going over a lot of her work today. And I want to say this right here: when you watch someone content, it's easy to see a finished video. What people don't see are the countless hours behind the scenes, the research, the reading, the editing, the late nights, and the dedication that goes into producing quality content. That's what I see when I watch R&M Productions. Whether, it's reviewing court documents, following hearings, breaking down timelines, or discussing new developments, you could tell there's a genuine effort behind every video. That kind of consistency isn't easy. It takes commitment, discipline, and a real passion for the subject. A super passion for the subject. That's real talk. So yeah, we definitely gotta um, you know, gotta get the props like from as a content creator, I know firsthand, that creating one video could take hours. To continue doing it week after week, month after month is amazing. And as I had a chance to review her stuff, one thing I can admire about R&M Production is the willingness to stay with the story. Oh my. It's easy to cover what's trending for a day or two, but it's much harder to continue following a case through every twist, every turn, and every new piece of publicly available information. And when I watch her videos, that's what I get. See, that kind of dedication helps viewers stay informed and encourages people to think critically about the information that's out there. See, this isn't about agreeing on every opinion. None of us have to agree on everything. But what we can appreciate is hard work, consistency, and the willingness to put in the time to educate the audience. And oh my, that's what R&M Production does. I think we should do a better job of recognizing creators while they're still creating. Too often, a lot of people only receive appreciation after they're gone or after they stepped away. I believe in giving people their flowers while they're here, right? So today, I simply want to say thank you, R&M Productions, for the long hours. Thank you for the long hours. Thank you for your commitment. Because what I've seen, your work has made an impact on a lot of people, and that deserves to be acknowledged. And like I said earlier, if you haven't already, I truly encourage everyone who watching this video to check out R&M Productions. Show her some support, and let her know that her hard work is appreciated. And I mean that. Cause oh my, shout out to Classic. Like I say, Angel on my shoulder. Um, she the one who put me on the R&M, right? As I was going through this, of course she would, because she told me on them. She knows she loved her outstanding video, so she gonna put me on to her, showing me the way, and I appreciate her for that. Because the work you see putting in these videos is immaculate. The dedication is immaculate. The can't stop, won't stop. It's immaculate. And see me, I'm gonna say that and say it loud. Thank you. Free Ricky, free underscore say, attacked, threatened, swatted, stalked, betrayed. They attempted to grenade ants like many times. She's a motherfucking warrior. Oh my, shout out to her. All right. Shout out to her. You know what? Let me turn up for her real quick. Salute. And salute on the production. And like I said, the pen is linked. Her channel is linked. Shout out to the beautiful classic. And her channel is in the description. Make sure y'all go run over there. And Mike Tyson, punch that subscribe button. Now, I told my son, y'all said hi to him, right? So in real time, Young Cameron, he wanted to say hi back. Y'all check this out. Say Sunray. Say Sunray.
Sunray.
Say hey Sunray.
Hey, Sunray. Alligator.
Crocodile.
Alligator.
Crocodile.
Crocodile.
Say it. Say crocodile.
Crocodile.
Look. Say crocodile.
Crocodile.
Say Sunray.
Sunray.
So he was saying hey to the sun rays. So this young Cameron saying hey back to everybody, for everybody saying hello to him. Let me shoot that one more time. Say Sunray. Say Sunray.
Sunray.
Say hey Sunray.
Hey, Sunray. Alligator.
Crocodile.
Alligator.
Crocodile.
Crocodile.
Say it. Say crocodile.
Crocodile.
Look. Say crocodile.
Crocodile.
Say Sunray.
Sunray.
Man, thank you, Alice. Thank you, Free, for that heart. Yeah. He just want to say, hey, sun rays. Right. Thank you so much, friend _Ricky. Thank you so much. But before we get into R&M, right, because it all plays into it, right? I want to play this first. Check this out.
A leaked document for the early days of the Delphi investigation gives new insight into where investigators had their focus immediately after the murders of Abby Williams and Libby German. A sealed search warrant obtained and revealed through a podcast shares grim details about the crime scene and the police interest in the man who owned the property where those 2 teen girls were found. Tonight, our Lauren Kostick begins our big story by explaining why police thought he may have been responsible.
Well, this is the home and property that is mentioned in this latest leaked document. It was home to Ronald Logan before he passed away in 2020. And it's also where police found the bodies of Abby and Libby more than 5 years ago. And even though this document is from 2017, it's giving new details that were never released before. Back in March 2017, 13 News was there when FBI searched Logan's property. We also spoke with him multiple times, and he even walked us back to the crime scene.
I can't really wrap my emotions around it. It's just so mind-boggling. I haven't really caught up. It hasn't caught up with me yet.
But recently, the podcast Murder Sheet obtained the sealed warrant. In the request, the FBI agent wrote, "I believe there is probable cause to believe that Ronald Logan has committed the crime of murder, and the evidence of that could be found on Ronald Logan's property." The agent then went on to detail why, saying Logan asked a relative to create a fake alibi for him for the afternoon that the girls were reported missing. There was also cell tower data that tracked his phone to the crime scene. Plus, investigators interviewed 2 women who had been in a relationship with Logan, and both reported that he was physically abusive. While investigators continue to track down leads, the community hasn't given up hope. Posters remain in many downtown windows, a constant reminder of this unsolved case.
It just feels like yesterday, to be honest with you. I mean, 5 years is not a long time at all. You know, it's in our faces every single day. We see the same people we associate with, you know, people that are close to them.
And like so many in Delphi, Omar Ruiz has learned not to jump to conclusions when new details are released.
You know, I can make speculations and I can say he did or he didn't. You know, it's one of those things that, once again, we're a community. You know, we try to stick together as much as possible.
The leaked document also gave new information about the crime scene, saying one of the victims was missing an article of clothing. There were no visible signs of a struggle or fight. Investigators also recovered fibers and unidentified hairs, and it also appeared the girls' bodies were moved and staged. No matter how much time passes, the community isn't giving up, knowing someone knows something.
It's going to be solved. You know what I mean? It's going to be solved.
And to be clear, police have not charged Logan with this crime or named him as a suspect.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Boy, this is diabolical, y'all. This make my stomach churn, right? It make my stomach churn just watching this silly fucking investigation. This make my stomach churn. So let's continue.
In this case.
Now let's put this leaked search warrant in context of the entire investigation. It starts when Abby and Libby go missing February 13th, 2017. And just one day later, February 14th of 2017, that's when search and rescue find their bodies. And then February 15th, this image right here, police released this picture from the bridge, an image we've been looking at for quite some time. That leads to the audio on February 22nd of 2017. It's the down the hill audio. So March 17th is when a search warrant was issued for the home of Ronald Logan. Not many contents were discussed of that search warrant, but we knew all of this information right here. That was about it until the first sketch of the suspect was released in July 17th of 2017, which leads to quite some time later on April 22nd of 2019. That's when ISP announced that they were moving in a new direction. Now, one thing that should be noted, that all of this was happening before Ronald Logan passed away in 2020.
State Police Superintendent Doug Carter has cautioned against speculating in the wake of this leaked document. While he wouldn't comment directly on it, he says there are still things investigators know that they will not share with the public. In fact, just last December, police started looking for information about the Anthony Schatz profile, leading them to Keegan Kline. He's currently in jail tonight on charges for crimes against children, but is not charged in this Delphi case.
Ain't this the biggest crock of piece of shit that you could fucking hear? Right, he not charged. He wasn't charged in the case. Ron Logan, they just fucking said, oh, he ain't whoop-de-whoop this and that. You pieces of fucking garbage in Delphi, Indiana. You hoes are fucking the worst, right? And speaking of that oompa fucking loompa and the piece of shit who they let roam for 3 years, look at this Michelin man built, abominable snowman built looking motherfucker.
I feel like I'm being harassed completely.
Did you have anything to do with the murders of Abby or Libby?
Not at all, and I've gave up my DNA, a hair follicle test. I've done everything they wanted me to.
In December, Delphi investigators announced that catfish account Anthony Schatz was active on Instagram and Snapchat in 2016 and 2017, and they asked for anyone who interacted with that profile to come forward. But more than a year ago, then 26-year-old Keegan Kline admitted to investigators that he was behind the fake profile and that he used it to ask young girls for nude pictures and videos. Tell me about Anthony Schatz. Why did you create that profile?
I don't really know. I was just lonely, you know what I mean? Just talking to people. I don't know why I did it, really.
And were you ever trying to meet these girls in real life that you were talking to?
No, never.
Just 11 days after the murders of Abby and Libby, task force investigators served a search warrant on the home that Keegan shared with his dad. At the time, the FBI told the Lafayette Journal and Courier they found nothing to indicate a connection to the Delphi case. Keegan's electronics were confiscated then, but he wasn't arrested until 3 years later. He's now facing 30 counts of child pornography and child solicitation in Miami County, Indiana, unrelated to the Delphi murders. He says, though, that Indiana State Police told him Anthony Schatz had been communicating with Libby before her murder. So why do you think investigators are putting so much focus on you right now?
I have not a clue. I think it's because they said I was the last person to talk to her, is what they've told me.
And then she shows up at the bridge and they're abducted and later found dead.
Right.
And that was not you?
No, 100% not.
Keegan says he has no memory or knowledge of communicating with Libby, and investigators haven't confirmed if what he says is true. Do you think you're going to be charged with anything related to Abby and Libby's murder?
No, I don't.
So the state police haven't threatened that?
No.
Damn, for real? Oh, so when did this bitch give up fucking this DNA that he said? And that's her fault. Why shit was never tested? Why this oompa loompa looking motherfucker sitting up there just so confident say, no, I know I ain't gonna get charged. Why is that happening? Think that's a fucking coincidence? Oh, this is the same motherfucker who's walking around for 3 years. Shout out to the beautiful Mar in the building. This was the same motherfucker walking around for 3 years. And them pieces of fucking garbage did nothing. You know why? Because some type of way, all them motherfuckers is connected together. It got to be like that. It got to be, because there's no way they could just look at that abominable snowman built motherfucker and all the shit in the shit he in now, and they just point on him. Shout out to the beautiful, pretty Kookie in the building. So low beautiful. This bothers me, right? You know why it bothers me, right? Because this case important? What's popping? Like, can't everybody see that the evidence is there showing that it's nothing against Richard Allen? Can everybody see that? Why this ain't no fucking big deal? Why? Look what this man going through.
Oh, holy fuck. Bloody hell. Now there's a deterioration. Like...
That was after solitary confinement. Jesus. Jesus.
Did you see his eyes?
He looks... I want to say psychotic, which is actually probably accurate.
Which is probably accurate, yeah, for sure.
And I don't mean it in that flippant...
No, you mean psychosis, I know.
Jesus, that's so...
This is somebody who's broken. He's also got the eyes of somebody who doesn't know where he is or what's going on. That's just resigned to everything. Broken. Somebody who's broken, basically. You see this kind of behavior in prisoners of war, political prisoners. You saw this look in concentration camps. You see it in hostages. So this kind of thing.
He looks like, yes, a Belson victim.
Yeah.
I'm almost in tears, Paul. That is...
Pull yourself together, huh?
I know, I'm trying.
When I look at that, like, y'all, that break my fucking heart, right? But that motivate me too, right? Because it let me know I got to fight harder, right? Man, it's easy for me to get on here and pop my shit because I really do that. Like, all the fucking shit that's being said and drama in my name, and I can get into that, man. Fuck that whole ass bitch ass drama that's going on, man. It's about injustice and fucking corruption. It's easy for me to get in that and talk my shit. That's easy to do, right? But it's easy to do this too, right? Seeing a man getting fucking treated like that, a man that's fucking broken. And nobody gives a fuck. Like, this is, and I'm just talking about the people in fucking power. And people in general too. How is this case not making waves bigger than anything that's popping? With zero fucking evidence, man. This bothers me. It bothers me and it motivates me because I know September 21st is the big day. That's why I say, everybody, we need to share. Everybody need to talk about this. We need to push this shit. Like I say, when it comes to drama, motherfuckers share that. But when it comes to real shit like this, people don't even give a fuck about it. But y'all want to share the drama. And I get tempted with the drama all the time. I get tempted to want to jump back in, right? But that shit ain't worth it, right? Because they, you know, I stand out, right? And when me standing out being a black man, you know, the fingers got pointed at me last time. So I say, fuck the drama. I'm not putting myself in that position no more. I'm gonna just keep fighting what's right and say, fuck the drama, man. Because this shit right here bigger than the drama, right? And like I say, I find my even caught myself today caught myself yesterday but I keep catching myself. Because this is more important. And once again, man, R&M Production, a beautiful Edge. Her link is pinned and her link is in the description, man. Now it's time to get to her work. Let's go.
On March 17, 2017, investigators searched Ron Logan's home and property in connection with the Delphi murders. Despite the fact that Abby and Libby's bodies were found 1,400 feet from Ron Logan's residence, investigators waited 31 days to conduct a search of his home and property. On May 19, 2017, after being asked to provide assistance and consult on the case, a longtime IMPD homicide detective sent a lengthy email to Delphi investigators detailing his thoughts and investigatory recommendations. This detective was particularly focused on Ron Logan and offered the following. With respect to the search warrant served at Ron Logan's home, were any of the sink traps from the sinks, tub, shower, etc. examined for blood and sent to the lab for analysis? If not, is it possible to obtain another search warrant to collect all the sink, tub, and shower traps? When searching for evidence from a homicide involving large amounts of blood loss, this suggestion seems like Investigation 101. Unfortunately, the Delphi investigation was mishandled from the very start, and the complacency, ineptitude, and tunnel vision of investigators left critical evidence lost, contaminated, and destroyed before it could ever be collected or tested. The IMPD detective's suggestion to collect the sink traps and re-examine the plumbing on Ron Logan's property was an excellent one, and it came 31 days too late. Photographs taken during the March 17, 2017 search of Ron Logan's property and home show a home that was unkept and in complete disarray. With the exception of one room.
Wow. Shout out to the beautiful mom. A whole month. Oh my. A whole fucking 31 days before these motherfuckers decided, okay, let's go in and let's search this out. A whole fucking, and I had no fucking idea through me talking all this shit I've been talking in this case to see in the fucking bullshit and the blasphemy. I had no fucking idea, or I was so caught up in seeing all the other bullshit that it took these bitches 31 motherfucking days. What? Man, shout out to the beautiful classic in the building. Salute to her, man. Hold up. Classic, my son want to say hi to you. Cause everybody said hi to him yesterday. This I'm gonna turn him up and say hi to you like this, and everybody else. Say Sunray. Say Sunray.
Sunray.
Say hey Sunray.
Hey, Sunray. Alligator.
Crocodile.
Alligator.
Crocodile.
Crocodile.
Say it. Say crocodile.
Crocodile.
Look. Say crocodile.
Crocodile.
Say Sunray.
Sunray.
Man, shout out to the beautiful classic, man. The angel on my shoulder who done kept me going through this, man. I hope, and I appreciate you to death. A whole fucking 31 days, y'all. A whole motherfucking 31 days, y'all. That these sorry, crooked, hillbilly bitches in Delphi, Indiana decided, well, okay, let's go search his house. Like I tell y'all, either I done was just caught up in all the other bullshit I seen going on, I think this just must flew by me because this feels like new information presented to me. And hold up, this really fucked me up.
A recently renovated and completely pristine bathroom. By the time investigators finally searched Ron Logan's home, they had given him 31 days to completely remove and replace his plumbing.
Now, what the fuck is this? No, that's like either, like I was so caught up with all the other fucking mockery of a fucking investigation this was, through all the other bullshit. This must just flew right over my fucking head. You mean tell me you bitches gave him 31 days, and when y'all come check his shit, you bitches see that this shit is remodeled? Man, fuck you, Delphi Police Department, son, hillbilly son of a bitches. Man, fuck all you pieces of shit. 31 days, and this motherfucker get a whole new fucking bathroom. Somebody tell me, what the fuck was they doing? And also, this motherfucker failed his poly. Man, what the fuck is we doing? Boy, this is, man, shout out to the beautiful Angel R&M Production. Link is pinned. Shout out to the beautiful classics. And her channel is in the description. This bitch got a whole new fucking bathroom. The rest of his house, you know, looked like a fucking hoarder fucking form. But that bathroom sure looked fucking immaculate. Somebody tell me why. What was was them fucking hillbillies saying why, why, why the rest of his house stinking is fucked up? Why? But his bathroom is immaculate. What the fuck was you hillbilly bitches thinking down there in Delphi Police Department? Man, this is fucking unbelievable to me. You can't make this up. Oh my. Y'all gave this bitch 31 days. Before, look, the same son of a bitch who the Libby and Abby was found on his property. They gave this bitch 31 days. Man, we can't make this shit up, man. This is the reality that we fucking living in. You saying, oh my. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like that one. Yeah, that's coming. Man. And Free Sight, Ronnie did. They knew he did. They gave him ample time to clean up. Why did they protect him is the question. Instead, they let it go and waited to tell the story. The story is evil, man. Hashtag Free Ricky, man. It's Free Ricky until Ricky is free. I mean that with everything in me. Boy, this is some bullshit. Man, this is some bullshit. They gave this piece of shit 31 fucking days. Then this bitch changed his whole bathroom. I thought tactic 101 is when something happens, if just something out the blue like that just changed, what the fuck is we doing, Delphi Police Department? Man, fuck you hillbilly bitches. Oh, Lord, let's continue.
Neighboring fire departments and state police were called out to help, searching the area in the dark until calling off the search just before 1 a.m. Then on Tuesday, the search team started looking again.
We are north of that railroad bridge. I believe we're in location. We're going to start searching this area.
State police's helicopter also joining in.
21, copter 5.
Then all of a sudden on the ground, someone noticed footprints.
The general direction that they are walking in, or that the tracks are leading to walk in, and try to keep everybody out of that general area.
Then at 12:15,
girls have been found.
I mean, we had one person that we thought has to be him, and then as we got into it, we found out there was no way it could have been him. So, you know, there's the ups and downs in any type of job.
This is the spot where those girls' teen bodies were found. The entire area was actually blocked off by caution tape, but that was removed earlier tonight. And we're getting our first look at that scene. We actually walked around this 40 acres of private property with the owner. That's Ron Logan, who you see here in this photo. He showed us the area and the rough terrain. Also, police telling us at this point they do not have any suspects in this case. Right now, they're still going after him with the mindset that he could very well be a local. Now, the FBI profile that is in the works right now will give police a better idea of who exactly they are looking for, because they do have that voice and they do have that grainy photo, but this looks at behavioral aspects of that person. So behavioral analysts from the FBI can identify certain personality traits, behavioral traits, and lifestyle things that the suspect would have. All of that information then gives police clues to what kind of things they can be looking for when they're serving those search warrants here in Carroll County.
I know that we have a human element. We have a very solid science element. We're using every capable process that we have from a scientific perspective, as everyone would expect us to, and we will continue to do that until there's nothing left to do.
Would that include DNA?
It does.
Okay. Was DNA found at the scene?
It includes DNA.
We haven't ruled out the possibility that it's a local person. Every time we can clear somebody, it gets us closer, where we're confident that somewhere in these tips that we have some valuable information. Every time we can eliminate one, we can move on to the next.
Investigators executed a search warrant at the home of this man, Ron Logan, who owns the property where the bodies of 13-year-old Abigail Williams and Liberty German were found. Cops took away a white Ford pickup truck during the search.
Who is safe here or anywhere else anymore?
Ron Logan is now in custody on an unrelated probation violation. I recently spoke to him about the murders.
You just cannot believe this terrible thing that happened to the community and the families actually happened here on my property in my backyard.
He told me he has an alibi, buying tropical fish 20 miles away.
I was not home during the time that all this was happening. I was in Lafayette.
Yeah.
And I didn't get home till approximately 6:30 in the evening, and then the neighbor stopped to ask for permission to look back here for the girl.
I asked Ron Logan to repeat those same chilling words.
Down the hill.
God damn, down the hill. Sound like that son of a bitch to me. Right? And like somebody said earlier, right? And what I seen, I got that too. Well, this motherfucker changed his alibis when he seen that shit he's saying wasn't adding up, because they said it take some hours or something like to get to that. But they say he wasn't in that feed store for no fucking 3 hours. He talking about, oh, it's crazy to him, but then this son of a bitch get arrested. Did he get arrested for all them guns that they found and shit? Damn. And you know what fucked me up about this, y'all? They say all them guns they found, right? If they was a truckload full of guns, right? That's a motherfucker who like to shoot. Some motherfucker who like to hunt, do all that. But I think that's the reason why he went back to jail, right? I'm not sure. But they found that and it was filled up to the fucking car. And it's fucking me up. Because it's coming to me now. And they say that was Ricky Bullet. Man, you sorry son of a bitches. Man, fuck them hillbilly bitches. So, none of them fucking guns. All them fucking guns. Oh my God. Yeah, and they wasn't shot though. And I know that. But what I'm saying is, all them fucking guns that they built up, they said that was Ricky Bullet. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, this is diabolical. Oh, wait. Let's continue.
Breaking news from iTeam 8. Stunning new revelations in the Delphi murders and a potential early suspect in the case.
It's this 9-page request for a search warrant filed March 17th of 2017. Now, that's a little more than a month after Libby German and Abby Williams were found murdered in Delphi.
Large amount of blood was lost by the victims at the crime scene. Because of the nature of the victim's wounds, it is nearly certain the perpetrator of the crime would have gotten blood on his person or clothing. 2 articles of clothing from one of the girls was missing from the crime scene, while the rest of their clothing was recovered. It also appeared the girls' bodies were moved and staged. The search warrant is for the property of Ronald Logan, who owned the land where the girls were found dead. It describes his activity the day the girls went missing. The agent says Logan claimed someone drove him to an aquarium store in Lafayette on the afternoon of February 13th, at the time the girls disappeared. These statements were found to be factually false and intentionally designed to deceive law enforcement officers. Logan contacted his cousin and asked him to tell that story before the bodies were found. Based on investigators' experience, it is reasonable to believe that the creation of an alibi prior to the discovery of a crime indicates culpability or knowledge of the crime.
The FBI search warrant has just been released, revealing they searched Logan's home.
The picture is of such poor quality, it doesn't look like anyone I've ever seen.
Logan is now dead, reportedly of COVID. He was never charged in the case, and it is unclear whether he was ever considered an official suspect.
Who would have thought they'd let their children out to do something special that day, take a trip down, and then turn out with a disaster like this?
The girls' bodies were found on private property roughly 50 feet away from Deer Creek. We spoke with the man who owns that property, Ron Logan there. He told us today the crime has already changed his life.
Has something like this happened on your own house, your own home, and I just can't get my mind around it yet. This is the gate they left down.
2 days after the bodies were discovered, Ron Logan showed us around his property.
Okay, there's the crime scene down there. See how the ground's much more matted down right in there? I think they're right there. This is my backyard. My backyard just happens to be bigger than most people. How many people have a murder committed at their home in their backyard? All I can tell you, they were in the center of that tape. If you see it, it goes around in a loop. And that's the last pictures they had at the end of the bridge.
How difficult, you know this land better, 53 years here, right? How difficult is that to get from the bridge to that area?
On this side, very difficult. Very difficult. Very difficult.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Boy, this is diabolical. This should just make my skin crawl and like a fucking person with nails just scraping down a fucking chalkboard every time. Only a person would do that if they knew the murder went on like they said. And they just say, oh no, it ain't this son of a bitch. Man, fuck you hillbilly bitches in Delphi Police Department, man. Y'all fucking suck. And this is just the most disturbing shit I've ever seen. And Richard Allen is the victim who's going through this twisted shit. Oh, wow. Let's continue.
Very difficult.
We also spoke with him multiple times, and he even walked us back to the crime scene.
I can't really wrap my emotions around it. It's just so mind-boggling. I haven't really caught up. It hasn't caught up with me yet. They had the whole woods lit up. It looked like a football field out here. It's rough. Back of my properties here, there's a ravine on that. It goes way down. It's real deep. The ground runs like this, and it's real difficult to navigate.
Well, Logan showed us for the very first time that crime scene tonight. Investigators have lifted the crime scene tape from this area and tell us they're going through hundreds of tips trying to find any information that could lead to a possible suspect or suspects in this double murder investigation. So take a look at this video walking through with Ron Logan today. He's showing us the property. He knows this treacherous terrain better than anyone. So in order to get down there, like I mentioned, went down a large ravine that was so steep we pretty much had to walk sideways to get down that way. And this is where the girls were found. It's less than half a mile from the Monon High Bridge where they were last seen on Monday. Officers still processing evidence that they gathered here. They were out here for hours ever since those girls went missing. They're looking for any clue that could lead to the person or persons who killed 13-year-old Abby Williams and 14-year-old Libby German. The scene may be clear tonight, but Logan tells me his property won't ever be the same.
I want to show you everything how they could have got here, because you're going to be as confused as I am. The high bridge is right across the creek here. It runs all the way down where this creek and the land joins together. Where they join together is the last photographs taken of the girls. So they had to come all the way through this territory, get down in here. Not an easy trip.
Like classics say, wide open, yet no one saw them. And hold up. I heard them question that fucking hillbilly piece of shit in Ron Logan. They said, you been here 53 years? I think that's what I heard. I know that's what I heard. So that son of a bitch know all the ins and outs of all around that motherfucker. And you telling me the motherfucker who gave y'all 2 alibis, that's deceitful. A motherfucker who failed his polygraph test and refused to take another one was fucking deceitful. A motherfucker who had all them guns in his car. And I know they weren't killed by no gun, but y'all fucking blame Richard Allen for a fucking gun that the fucking shit didn't even belong to his shit. Oh. And then it took you bitches 30. Hold up, can a crime get committed on somebody's property and take 31 days? Who is Ronnie? Talking about Ron Logan? How the fuck can that take 31 days? Then this house look like a fucking stink pot, but the bathroom is just so fucking immaculate. And like I said, I think it got to be some point they was in that house. Right? Okay. Yeah, they just protected this Kentucky Fried Chicken looking motherfucker. Boy, this is nasty work. Boy, shout out to the beautiful ends of R&M Productions, man. Thorough investigation on Ron Logan. Oh my. Let's continue.
It's hard to hear a lot of these questions, and certainly difficult to hear those 2 stories of the 2 different alibis given to 2 different reporters, one to us and one to other reporters. Can you account for those 2 alibis of your client?
Good evening. I cannot comment on the facts of the case at this time, and I certainly can't account for that at this time.
He is still involved with that investigation, but I would not attach the label of suspect to him.
Ron Logan was arrested and today sentenced on a completely unrelated charge. The 77-year-old denies any connection to the murders. Today, he was sentenced to more than 3 years in prison after pleading guilty to a probation violation and being a habitual traffic offender.
Again, he's just part of the investigation. That it's just part of the investigation that's been involved. Again, he's been covered. So.
And so, other than being on surveillance at the fish store, is there any other evidence that proves you didn't do it?
Well, I don't know why you would have to have anything else. If the girls were being murdered, not in law good, how much more do you need?
His receipt for his fish purchase was at 5:21 p.m. For his alibi to be correct, he would have needed to arrive 3 hours prior to that. And it's a very small fish store. I doubt he was there for 3 hours.
There's not that many fish in the sea.
There's not that many fish.
Back to 5/15/2017, so just after the murders, within months, contacted the FBI public access line to report a tip on the Delphi homicide. Logan confessed to Ricky a step-by-step of killing the 2 girls. Logan told Reese how he burned his clothes in a fire pit and where it was located, used box cutters and struggled with one of the girls, and thought drops of blood from his nose ended up on their clothes. Reese also advised that he killed the older girl first.
He talked a lot about how his attorney and his son told him in the days and weeks after the murders that his mouth was going to get him arrested for double murder.
Analysis of Logan's cell phone data revealed a text message received by his phone at 10:16 p.m. on February 13th, 2017. Initial examination of his analysis indicates Logan's phone was likely outside of his residence and in the proximity of where Libby and Abby's bodies were located.
So, is Kathy Skank, is that the bitch who found the so-called shit of Richard Allen classic? And if so, you say the daughter says she is honor bound to Ron Logan. They were family friends, so she is like 100% with him. So is that the bitch who found the note? Oh my God. Boy, oh my fucking God. Oh my. Oh. Family friends. Oh my God. Oh wait. Oh wait. The so-called planet bitch they put in to find us to blame Richard Allen. Her fucking bitch ass daughter is, oh my, oh, this is unbelievable. Oh wait. I had no idea of that. And like free_Ricky_base say Steve Mullins. Lick 'em low legit. Toby Sleazenby. Robbie Oz. Slicky Dickolas and McLean. Wow. Oh, okay, classic. Take your time. Oh my God. Boy, this is right here. Ma, I'm with you. Heathen shit. These hillbilly fucking heathens. Huh? Delphi has a population. Oh my God. OFC, she is who the fuck is OFC? Then, then Kathy Skank, the bitch who found the son, she clear. Oh my man, we can't make this shit. You can't make this shit up right here. Damn. Who is Anna? That's the daughter? Okay. Oh wait. God damn. Well, I'm fucked up. Well, that done fucked me. Well, let's continue. I'm sorry.
Defense witnesses at trial testified that somebody plugged an auxiliary cable into Libby's phone at 5:32 p.m. after the murders, after the time the state says Richard Allen would have left the scene, and then removed that auxiliary cable at 10:32 p.m. The FBI said Ron Logan was in the proximity of the crime scene at 10:16, so that definitely does not look like a good fact for Ron.
When asked about his future, Logan told the judge, maybe in the future, someone won't be murdered in my backyard.
And I concluded, anything, all this that happened to me was my fault. When in fact, I only had 4 weeks to go on my probation, and it was a non-issue thing. In other words, I was done. If they'd have waited a few more days, or another month, or whatever, before they got themselves killed, nothing would have happened to them. And you've been down there, you've seen that.
Oh, that's not an easy walk down.
He said that because I was able to walk up and down that hill, I was perfectly capable of doing that. They don't realize how much effort it took just to get me up and down that hill.
Right.
I sure as hell ain't going to be dragging anybody with me.
Hold on. Did this son of a bitch say if they would have waited some days or a couple more days, they would have kept themselves from being killed? Who the fuck is this Barbara McDonald that said, who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is this Barbara fucking McDonald talking about, Just letting this fucking sleazeball get away. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. This Barbara McDonald, fucking Ronald McDonald looking, fucking Big Bird looking, whoever the fuck she is, she just let them say this shit. Tell me if I wasn't strong enough. You cocksucking pieces. I couldn't have did this. You couldn't have, my boy. Show seen you walking through that motherfucker healthy, but you was a willing participant to help. You wasn't talking about your knees. Look like you was walking great to me. Babs did a disappearance. Who is Babs? Oh my God. Oh, Barbara. Barbara. That's who you talking about. This Big Bird, Barbara Big Bird McDonald, the fuck was she just letting them, like, damn. Oh, wait. Let this Ronald McDonald, Barbara Big Bird McDonald just, yeah, you know. What, bitch? Oh, let's continue. So I'm reaching on her, but oh, so she always thought it was him. But why she just saying like just letting them say that? I mean, okay, so if she with us, she with us. My bad. I'm fucked up right now. So when I'm just hearing her say that, because I don't know these people, and if I hear something that I don't hear right, I'm like, what the fuck is they talking about? So I apologize, Barbara. I apologize. I appreciated the shit out of this. Shout out to R&M Productions, the beautiful Ange again, man. Excellent work. Link is pinned and her channel is in the description, man. Blood loss. Oh my God. She incredible. Shout out to the pranks. She is incredible. And she's gorgeous. Oh my. Let's continue.
What did you want to chat about?
So as much as I don't want to believe it could be Ron Logan, I feel like it would make sense that it's him. However, I'm very firm in my belief that Ellie will never admit it.
Curious why you're reluctant.
So hold up, is that Barbara right there that's talking now through this chat? Is that Barbara that's talking through this chat, y'all? Y'all tell me now. Let me know. Please let me know, because I done talk shit about Barbara. Oh, I'm sorry. Damn. Oh, shit. Is that Barbara? Is that Barbara? Y'all let me know. I thought I seen that Barbara. Oh, man. And she was putting in work. Oh, I'm sorry, Barbara. Sorry. I'm sorry. You missed the intro. I'll play it again. Oh no, am I blundering over here, y'all? Oh man. Oh damn, Barbara, I'm sorry. Damn, Barbara was putting in work. I'm telling y'all, sometimes, you know, when I just heard that, I didn't know that she was. Oh man, I'm fucked up now. I'm sorry, Barbara. I don't even know how you look. I just played off the name McDonald. I'm sorry. I apologize. Shit, I really do. Oh my God. Oh boy, jumping the gun, but y'all gotta understand emotions, and these emotions make it jump the guns. And I'm sorry, Barbara. Let's continue.
What did you want to chat about?
So as much as I don't want to believe it could be Ron Logan, I feel like it would make sense that it's him. However, I'm very firm in my belief that Ellie will never admit it.
Curious why you're reluctant on Ron. I think Ron can't be eliminated.
Did you ever hear the stuff about like one of the Sandifers spending the night at Logan's the night before the murders? Is that true?
I have heard many things about people staying with Ron. Ron denied all of it to me.
What did you think of his demeanor? Did you think he was kind and genuine? Seems like in those TV interviews, he is all me, me, me.
Ron was not kind or genuine.
So, like, the dump site, you alluded to knowing what that was about? Was he dropping off someone's belongings?
I suspect he was getting rid of belongings, but he says it was just household trash that animals had gotten into and strewn across his field.
I can't see a younger person doing this.
Yeah, I don't see a young guy doing this, in my honest opinion.
Do you have suspicions more than one person was involved?
I think it was one person, which is why he hasn't been ID'd.
Okay, now, do you think the killer was local?
I believe he's someone with intimate knowledge of the area.
So you have someone in mind?
Over the years, my opinion has changed, but yes, right now I have someone I believe is very likely the guy.
In your opinion, were the girls targeted by someone who expected them to be there, or was this likely a random attack? Wrong place, wrong time.
I don't think law enforcement agrees on a prime suspect. I believe the attack was random in the sense that someone with a desire to do this was prepared and met an opportunity.
Do you think it was the first time this person killed?
Not sure yet. I go back and forth on this issue. The person who did this displayed some level of skill and confidence. That leads me to believe this was not the first time. But I don't have proof.
I also wonder if it could be someone who is an experienced and or desensitized hunter.
Yes, that's an option too.
I'd like to know why Ives describes the crime scene as odd, as in not your usual "a person was killed here" type of scene.
Yeah, what do I say? Not that usual person is here type of thing. And that's a discord. This right here interesting to me because this is my first time seeing this. And like I heard them, ACC is all the vibes rooms, yeah. And I heard them talking. So who is this in the Discord? Because they said they always had their suspicions. They mind change. You know, they don't think it was a perk like this. I'm trying to understand this. I understand it because they giving a explanation of what they thought, but it's just like, I'm thinking to myself, like, huh? I mean, oh, oh yeah, I'm sorry. Once again, I gotta apologize to Barbara. But yeah, let's just continue. Let's continue. Cause I do like it though. This is great work right here though. Let's not get that twisted.
I don't think law enforcement agrees on a prime suspect. I believe the attack was random in the sense that someone with the desire to do this was prepared and met an opportunity.
Do you think it was the first time this person killed?
Not sure yet. I go back and forth on this issue. The person who did this displayed some level of skill and confidence. That leads me to believe this was not the first time. But I don't have proof.
I also wonder if it could be someone who is an experienced and or desensitized hunter.
Yes, that's an option too.
I'd like to know why Ives describes the crime scene as odd, as in not your usual "a person was killed here" type of scene.
It will make sense eventually. I think he was spot on in saying that. I've always assumed that is all the video they have and that Libby may have put her phone back in her pocket. There's video for the entire 43 seconds, but it's not that valuable because of what it doesn't show. It's not enough of him.
Is there anyone who holds the key to making a charge or getting closure?
I think the change needs to happen among the men who are holding all the cards in this investigation. There's a handful who have a tight grip on this case and they are not letting go. I think also there's probably an issue with some wanting the case to be a textbook slam dunk before they'll move forward. And in my honest opinion, this case needs a prosecutor who's willing to do the right thing, even if it's difficult.
Do you envision any scenarios where more than one person may be charged, even for things like hindering an investigation or tampering with evidence?
All depends. I think there were things they could have charged Ron with that they chose not to, for whatever reason.
Now, yeah, of course, you need another district attorney who has some fucking nuts instead of Dickolas, fake Matthew McCartney looking motherfucker. We know he fucking a piece of shit. And I'm thinking, like, how could she trust? Like these were just people on the Discord she was talking to, right? So I'm thinking to myself, like, the trust must have had to been there. Like, how can you trust? You know, I mean, I guess it's just giving your opinion. But I'm just so fucking confused. Right? You on Discord and shit talking like, what is this? You trust like that to say that like that? Is you trying to put a message out there to show? I'm just being thinking both sides. Are you trying to put a message out there to show us something else to make us think to look the other way to think you into it? I'm just saying I don't know. Oh, nobody knew anything at that time. Okay. Okay, cool. Hmm. Oh, wait. Okay, well, let's continue.
The following account contains details of sexual violence that could be distressing. Please take care while viewing. On August 10, 2017, 59-year-old James Hawes of Burnettsville, Indiana, shot and killed 62-year-old Richard Mark Hushin in Carroll County, Indiana. Hawes was later found guilty of the murder and received a 55-year sentence. In January 2018, James Hawes and Ronald Logan briefly crossed paths while inside the Carroll County Jail, where Hawes was awaiting his murder trial, and Logan was preparing for his probation hearing later that month. The two men shared a jail cell for 1 week, from approximately January 8th to January 16th. During that time, Hawes reported to jail staff several disturbing incidents involving his cellmate, Ron Logan.
Haas. Oh, okay. Now, this is where my eyebrows went up like The Rock, right? Because we've been going through this, I understand there was people who was, saying that they were saying that Ron Logan was saying he did this, and this is one of the guys. This is the guy right here, Haas. All right? Interesting. Oh, he was doing some strange things, Haas. Oh, like what, sir?
According to Hawes, on at least one occasion, Logan began masturbating on the floor of their shared jail cell, while muttering sexually violent things about the Delphi murder victims, one of whom Logan mentioned by name. Due to Hawes' upcoming murder trial, law enforcement at the time dismissed Hawes' claims about Logan as an attempt to cut a deal or lessen his own sentence. This assumption, however, was unfounded, as Hawes did not withhold any details of the incident from law enforcement, leaving himself nothing to bargain over, and never requested any leniency in return for the information. Law enforcement never followed up on or investigated Hawes' claims. Later that same month, Logan was released to serve the remainder of his sentence on home detention.
Oh, wow. Wow. He wasn't asking for no time. He wasn't asking for nothing. He was telling y'all what he said, but y'all didn't want to believe him. Oh, because Khaki Skank and her whore of a daughter had family ties with Ron Logan. And he was later released to home confinement. Are you fucking kidding me? Who could write a story like this? I'm being honest. I mean, God damn it, when Richard Allen is free, boy, they owe him infinity of billions. I can't believe what I'm hearing, y'all. Say literally Nick McClellan got him out in on home detention immediately after he was placed as Carroll. Oh my God. I'm stunned. Let's continue.
To give you some background on my thoughts and feelings about Logan, when I saw his first TV interview following the murders, I said, that has to be the guy. He was dressed the same and had no trouble walking up or down the hills from his property. When he was not charged and only faced a driving issue, I wrongly assumed he must not be the guy. I never removed him fully from my list, but he went down to the bottom. When we were doing the podcast, we were told by multiple people at ISP that Ron wasn't important to their investigation, so I kind of went with that at the time. Later, a member of law enforcement made a comment about Ron in my presence, and there was just something about his exact words and emphasis that made me think twice. When I started my new project, the first person I reached out to was Ron. He had always said no to an interview with me before, but was suddenly agreeable. I spent 4 months communicating with Ron at length every week, until shortly before his passing. Those conversations changed everything for me.
Okay. They changed everything for you. Okay, so this is early before everybody knew anything, right? But what bothers me about that, this found on his property, and she said, through it all, he went to the bottom of her list. But then when she talked to him, things changed. Oh, really? Oh, my. Well, let's continue.
Do you think he acted alone?
Ron bragged about being a lone hunter.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, but it's just early in the investigation. Yeah, like I said, I didn't know who Babs was at first, y'all. I didn't. I'm sorry. I apologize. Right, but I'm just looking at it like, I guess it's early in the investigation, but and she says he went to the bottom of the list. But yeah, let's just continue.
Do you think he acted alone?
Ron bragged about being a lone hunter, even on his elk hunts. To work with someone would look weak in Ron's eyes. He was a formidable man who did not appear to be in his late 70s. I have stories of physical things he did in the weeks leading up to the murders. When I visited him in 2020, he helped me down and back up the hill, and he had no trouble at all. So he has never told a soul? Maybe a few, but no one who would be believed. Under 2 hours to kill 2 girls and stage the bodies and get away unseen. What makes you believe it was wrapped up in 2 hours? Are you saying possibly something was done overnight? Personally, I believe the murders happened quickly and were likely over by 3:30, if not before. But I don't believe that was the end of the event.
Are you insinuating that he remained or returned?
I've been hearing that animal hair was at the crime scene. Is that the DNA they have, possibly?
Y'all can hear me? The sound gone? Classic, you can't hear me? Let me know. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, I don't know what, okay, ooh. It's first. So he was strong, huh? He was saying he was physically unable. Was that reported or was... He told people who wasn't gonna believe him. All right, let's continue.
I've been hearing that animal hair was at the crime scene. Is that the DNA they have, possibly?
No. But yes, animal hair was found.
Do you think DNA will solve this case, or do you think it will be through other ways?
I don't think DNA is the answer here. In mentioning the video, is there something off with it? Off? No, but it's not as helpful as people assume it is. I also don't think they have enough info for an accurate physical description of the man on the bridge.
Yeah, I'm like you, why the fuck DNA not the answer? Damn, it was 2017. How the fuck DNA ain't the answer? And that's for the Delphi Police Department. How it... Oh, Lord Jesus, help me. This is just too much. Oh, wait. Let's continue.
Do you believe phenotyping may have been used for the young guy sketch?
I don't believe it was.
Have you ever figured out who Deputy Clinton is from the Klein interview transcript?
I have my doubts about the legitimacy of a lot of that interview transcript.
I have not, and agree, totally.
That sketch again. There go that sketch again. No, fuck that sketch. That's what that piece of shit ass Doug Carter said, who didn't know shit about the case. They said he just passionate. He could talk good in them. Sit your good talking ass down, stupid son of a bitch. Talking about it could be anybody in here. You bitches. Oh my God. Let's continue.
About Haas, did you find him credible?
Haas's story has been consistent. In every version of it, he's told me and others.
Did Ron ever confess? Maybe to his ex or anyone on his deathbed? Any remorse?
He never confessed in so many words, but he also never issued a reliable denial, per statement analysis standards. His whole thing was that he was innocent until someone could prove his guilt.
Man. Oh my. Damn. I mean, shit, if I'm looking at the video and looking at him, how the fuck it ain't him? Huh. Shout out to R&M. Let's continue.
I also want to bring in Andrew Aki, who is the attorney for Ron Logan. He joins me from Logansport, Indiana. Thank you, Andrew, for being so patient. I know it's hard to hear a lot of these questions, and certainly difficult to hear those two stories of the two different alibis given to two different reporters, one to us and one to other reporters. Can you account for those two alibis of your client?
I cannot comment on the facts of the case at this time, and I certainly can't account for that at this time.
Monday afternoon, I was in Lafayette Aquarium World getting a tropical fish for my aquarium. So when I came home, one of the neighbors stopped and asked for me to come back here and look for the missing girls, and that's the first time I knew anything about it.
Made on February 13th, 2017. Cell tower data from that day also supports this claim. This suggests that Logan was home from the time he returned from the Carroll County transfer station around 12:10 p.m.
How many people have a murder committed at their home in their backyard? This is the gate they left down. Okay, there's the crime scene down there. See how the ground's much more matted down right in here? I think you're right there as to what's happened here.
See, this blows my mind right here. The cruel interrogation, harsh, I mean ruthless, that they did with Rick over a motherfucking bullet, a fake bullet. They playing it right. Ron Logan lied. His phone pinged near the bridge at 209. He lied. You telling me him changing his alibi, him flunking a fucking polygraph test, that wasn't enough? Oh, if this don't fuck with you as a human, then what type of human are you? I'm just shocked every time. Oh, but it get even worse now. Because I think this is when I got this one with one of them exes, I think it's ex-wife or something, of Ron Logan. Let's continue.
Now, NewsNation senior national correspondent Brian Enton. So Connie Dillman seems so confident about this. Like, what else makes her think that it's her ex-boyfriend who's the killer.
Yeah, this was a big moment tonight, actually. We've never heard from Connie Dillman before. This is all brand new. So this is something we've never heard before. And let's also not forget in all this that Ron Logan is dead, by the way, for people who are following along. He died of COVID. But she basically says that he is a bad man, that he is a violent man, that she thinks that he did it, that he was violent with her in the past. And as you heard in that clip, that when she heard that voice, she thought right away that it was Ron Logan. Listen to a little more of what she said for the first time tonight.
Oh, my. Hit her with a crescent wrench. She said, that's him. She said he wasn't no husband, he was a dictator. It was his way or get hit in the head with a crescent wrench, and they looked the other way on that. I can't believe this, y'all. Let's continue.
It was Ron Logan. Listen to a little more of what she said for the first time tonight about what kind of man this is. Very, very emotional. And again, she feels confident, Connie does, that the wrong guy may be locked up, which is pretty startling to think about.
Not only that, but Ron Logan had kind of a weird alibi. And from what I remember 7 years ago, it didn't really check out.
So weird. So he claimed to police that he was going to a town outside of Delphi to buy tropical fish and that he was with his cousin. But we later come to find out that when they looked into this, they talked to the cousin. The cousin didn't back that up. They were never able to clear that alibi, to figure out if it was true or not. And even to this day, it seems like he lied about where he went.
Pretty specific when you're mentioning tropical fish, and easy to track that. But this is a small community, and they're not used to having double homicides, especially with kids. So, I mean, I've seen it happen. All right. So what about the property? Like, they did look at his property. They actually did investigate, but I feel like it might have been a long lag.
They did, but it was a month after the murders. So think about it. A month has gone by. There's so much that could have been done out there at that property in that time. A month.
A month is a long time for anything.
Right.
I mean, even the weather can take.
I mean, there were a lot of mistakes with this investigation.
31 days. New bathroom. He told Haas he did it. They said, oh no, Haas, we ain't gonna believe you because you just trying to get a deal. Haas wasn't trying to get no deal. Shout out to That's My Opinion. Salute. Yeah, it's mind-blowing to me, too. It's my opinion. As innocent as this man is, man, I mean, it ain't nothing I done seen at all, not even them bullshit-ass confessions. It ain't nothing I've seen that points towards Rick. I mean, they just fucking pulled him out the sky and said, you're the guy. I mean, all these connections, some confessions, the mocking, the people saying the melty fucking Elvis Fields, Michael Myers, if my DNA come back over there, will it be on me? All of that. Oh my. September the 21st, y'all. It's a big day. And why I be like, man, share this. Man, like this. We got to make this noise. September 21st, right around the corner. And we got to make this noise. Now, I want to say this. I know the way this is detrimental on me now learning this case, and I just feel empty were like helpless and hopeless, and knowing that he is innocent and he got railroaded and tortured and all this other stuff, and going over it and figuring out things and how everything's coming together. I just can't imagine how all the people who was covering this, all of y'all on her who was watching this, I can't imagine how y'all was feeling going through this case and the attention wasn't there. And not only that, y'all seen this innocent man get railroaded and found guilty. That's like a sucker punch that you don't even see coming. And it is very derailing. Right. And I get it's a lot of people who got derailed by this case. But we get knocked down, we get back up. It's this song, they say, we fall down, but we get up. We fall down, but we get up. And that's our motto leading in to September the 21st. Yeah, they got hit with the biggest sucker punch that can make you fall down, but we get up. And we keep pressing. It's a church song, yeah, like a 90s, 2000 song, yep. We fall down, but we get up. It's free Ricky until Ricky is free. All right. And Ricky is still walking around and breathing. Every second counts. Every second counts. But we got hit with that sucker punch and it just seemed hopeless, but no, it's not hopeless. Because it's free Ricky until Ricky is free. I get it. I wasn't there in the trenches of when this case was going on. So I know how unbelievable that sucker punch was to all the OG cranks and all the people who was following this case, who know 100% with every bone in their body that Richard Allen is innocent. I just can't imagine. But going through this case now and understanding, I can imagine, not as much as y'all, but I can imagine. But all we need is them court officials who they going to talk to read in between the lines. I ain't got to say of the bullshit because this whole case is bullshit. But I just say read in between the lines, judges. Do the right motherfucking thing. Make the great people in Indiana and the state of Indiana come from out of this darkness into the light because you got us follow through and do the right thing. Don't let us fucking down. Don't be on that bullshit, judges, or whoever this is. whichever if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, y'all see this shit. Y'all see what's going on. See, let me holler at y'all judges. See, I went to school for a reason. Y'all did. Y'all chose to be judges. Y'all did. And being a judge is one of the most powerful positions you can have in this world. And y'all chose that. Y'all did. Now, with y'all choosing that high responsibility, on September the 21st, don't get lazy, judges. Do the right motherfucking thing and stop playing with us. Make Dickolas, make Ass Hoseman, make the fucking dude who they say talk real passionate, the piece of shit who didn't know nothing, who was just talking. Make them look like stupid fools. Judges. Indiana supposed to be known for the Hoosiers. They're supposed to be known for the coach, Peyton Manning, finally getting over the hill, winning the Super Bowl. They're supposed to be known for Reggie Miller hitting 11 points in a certain amount of seconds and doing the famous choke to Spike Lee, Caitlin Clark, down there in the rechange the WNBA, right? And a lot more things. Get it right, Indiana. Judges, get Indiana out that fucking darkness and bring it to the light. Show the American people that justice will be served. Serious. Because this is important, Indiana. Don't let that small, shitty-ass town of 3,000 people be the defining moment of an entire state, Indiana. Don't do that. Don't let this go down as the worst railroad in history on y'all. Don't do that. Do what's fucking right. And when you do what's right, award him with a checkbook that has infinity fucking zeros. Not only him, everybody who been riding with him in that circle. Man, fuck the Delphi Police Department. Fuck that shitty ass city. Yeah, fuck y'all. I said it. All you crooked motherfuckers, right? Because the motherfuckers, what I'm talking about is the crooked, sloppy son of a bitches. And if you felt like I'm talking to you, if the shoe fit, put that bitch on. Do the right thing, judges. Playtime is fucking corruption time, and the injustice and railroad of Richard Allen time is need to be fucking over with. Man, I appreciate everybody, man. You know, I appreciate y'all for real. Cause I'm not stopping. Shit, I'm in my Rocky mode after he got beat by Apollo. Dun, 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 dun. motivated as I could be, right? Because like I said, life ain't fair. You know, people out here don't want to say stereotypes, but we know it is. And I appreciate y'all, classic. Stereotypes for real. Richard Allen was way more of the epitome than Karen Reed, even though she was innocent. But the stereotype, the woman, and the stereotype of the man, just a man. They didn't look and see that he didn't have nothing on him and that he was a motherfucking veteran. You pieces of shit. You didn't look and see he was a motherfucking veteran. With the stereotype, that's what we're gonna start talking about, and we're gonna nail that shit. The stereotype of every fucking thing. Like, I was speaking on y'all how to pay for women, right? But I also, and you know what, I'm tired, you know, I try to do it like that because you try to justify and you don't want to think you being sexist or nothing, right? But why do I got to justify the fucking truth when the man in this situation and Richard Allen got fucking railroaded and nobody fucking put the pressure wasn't as fucking enormous as it fucking should have been, but it was for the woman. And this case right here had zero evidence. And I appreciate y'all to death. I love y'all to death, man. Man, this free Richard Allen, man. Free Ricky, man. And that's what type of time we on to Richard Allen is free. Love y'all to death, man. Y'all are absolutely phenomenal. And guess what? I see y'all amazing people soon.
I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, I'm the right one, yeah. 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 I'm not the one, I'm the right one. I walk in like a bird, cold look, clear aim. You wanted smoke, I heard it. You talk big, all wordy, all bark, no bite. You can't win this fight. I seen your hand shake when the room got quiet. I don't need a threat, I bring it, then I write, yeah. Tick, tick, hear that whistle, step too close, get the missile. Blood in my eyes, stealing my job, say my name once, then stand by the law. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, yeah. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, yeah. You came for when you left with none. I'm the right one, yeah. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, yeah. I don't just a crowd, I let them come. I stare hit hard like a loaded drum. You keep on talking, I keep on moving. Your chest gets loud, but your legs ain't proving. You want that title, you want that crown. I take one look and I shut it down. I cries when the flow gets mean. I came in clean, let the scene pristine. Tick, tick, hear that whistle, step too close, get the missile. Blood in my eyes, stealing my jaw. Say my name once, then stand by the law. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one. You came for when you left with none. I'm the right one, yeah. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, yeah. I don't bend, I don't break, I don't flinch, I don't fake. Every shot you throw just feeds my pace. Every lie you spit, I put back in your face. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, yeah. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, yeah. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, yeah. You came for when you left with none. I'm the right one, yeah. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, yeah.